Hey everybody, I'm back. Up at the cabin, just wandered around the yard looking, trying to pick up trash or see what's blooming. It's our cabin sign, Rich Summit View. I need to redo it. But anyways, I thought I'd just show you what's going on in the yard. This is our little address marker I did a few years ago. Giant stone with numbers on it. I got a few little lights I need to replace. These are eventually going to be gone. I love them. They look like Christmas trees to me when they're in full bloom. Christmas tree, junipers is what I call them, but that's not their real name. But as they widen and fix this road, they will probably have to take both of those junipers out. So our property runs from that curve. And I don't know if you could see through the forest. There's a corner down there. Got 1.24 acres, and then it goes up to this curve, and then down around the back of the property. And if you notice how quiet it is right now, and I'm actually looking for my husband. He's out walking somewhere. But you hear how quiet it is. The house that's behind us, you can barely see probably the smokestack you can see back there. That's been vacant for a few years. We actually looked into possibly buying it, but I think it really needs a little bit too much work. I still might look into it, but I'll go over there and show you. Really, the only neighbor we can see regularly. We've got, those are gonna be daffodils. Small green sprouts coming up underneath there. We should have a couple hostas come up here. Let's see. This is the shadier side, so we always have this moss over here. It's very spongy and springy. But this is the closest neighbor that we can see from the deck. And again, it's vacant. So when you come up, you have privacy. Now the house that you can see with the red, you guys let me know if you can see it with the red roof. That one was for sale. I don't know if it's been sold or what. You can sometimes see that from the deck in the winter. But, you can't really hear people. If anything, you hear them walking through this road in front of us called Apple Valley. There's a guy that planted 89 different types of apple trees down there. We looked into buying that property, but there was so much that would need to be to save those trees that we knew we just didn't have the time or the expertise to take that property over. But I wanted to take it over just so that nobody would buy it and build on it. But somebody snapped it up, and from what I understand, they are using the apples for cider because we have a lot of small breweries down in Boone. This other neighbor, if you can see through the trees, there's a green roof through the trees there. They own the house and they come up, just a few times through the year. So there's really not that many people that are around here. It's very quiet like this. Almost every time we've ever been up here, you'll get maybe a couple of the locals going up and down to breakfast or whatever they do during the day. But really, that's pretty much it. Got a truck coming down the path now. So I don't know if that's a local or somebody renting a house up the mountain, but it's a nice walk if you go past our property all the way to the top. There's a guy that's built a property that the locals call the castle. Has a lot of heavy stone and whatnot. Anyways, here comes this truck. So it'll be noisy for just a second, and then it'll be nice and quiet again. All right, guys, thanks for watching.